Hi everyone, welcome to today's webinar. Today we will be talking about Autodesk Tandem, the digital twin technology. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box of your GoToWebinar control panel, not in the chat panel. Also, a recorded version of this webinar will be available on our website and YouTube channel within a couple days. You'll receive an email with the link when it's available before we jump into the webinar. So your hosts today are Dr. Eve Lin, EAM Strategy Consultant, and me, Felix Cambou, BIM and Creative Technology Specialist. Microdesk was founded in 1994 as an Autodesk reseller with the simple mission of assisting the AECO industry to improve workflows and integrate project delivery technologies. We currently have 13 offices in the US and the UK. Some of the hottest topics in the AECO world are globalization, urbanization, and sustainability. Urbanization studies suggest that the US will build 114 cities the size of Boston in the next 30 years. Here at Microdesk, we can help make sure you are prepared to meet these demands, use software from the industry leaders, and combine it with our vision and passion for sustainability to meet the demands for urbanization. Our team of industry expert consultants are redefining project delivery and asset management. We are committed to helping clients realize the business benefits of BIM quickly and economically by facilitating the use of innovative technologies and processes. We also provide purpose-built software to streamline project setup, management, modeling, and documentation in the BIM process. We offer BIM-RX, ModelStream, and Arid to fill the gaps that the industry needs through the digital transformation process. For today's agenda, we're going to introduce everyone to Tandem. We want to talk about the vision, its current features, and where we see it going. Then we are going to briefly look how to apply it to the design and construction phase, followed by the handover and facility operations workflow. Let's hand it over to Eve, who would like to introduce everyone to Tandem.
Thank you, Felix, for your introduction, and thank you everyone for participating. So what is Autodesk Tandem? It is Autodesk digital twin platform for AECO industry. This leads to another important question: what is digital twin? It has been a buzzword world in the industry and sounds something in a sci-fi movie or fiction that has a special capabilities such as AI, machine learning, predictive analysis, etc. If you ask 10 people with the same question, you will get 10 different answers. Based on our definition, a digital twin is a virtual model, a digital replica of a built asset. It is a dynamic digital reflection of that physical asset. That means it is bidirectionally connected and integrated to possess the operational and behavioral awareness necessary to simulate, predict, and inform decisions based on a real-world condition and provide real-time feedback. Autodesk Tandem was really born out of that realization that if we could harness that data from the design and construction, beginning with the end in mind, then we could create a highly repeatable process for realizing digital twins. This leads to another important question. Why do we need to adopt digital twin technologies? Here we summarize 3 main driving factors. First is the trend of the workforce gap. As illustrated in this projected population growth from the US Census Bureau, we have fewer facility focuses on replacing the aging workforce, but focusing on the solutions to do more facility-based functions with less staff. The second driver is the continued exponential growth rate of data. We need an economic and effective solution to handle the overloaded information without increasing the number of staff. Lastly, is the return of investment. The data-driven digital transformation as the data show here, we can potentially increase 6.6% in return on capital employee for owner-operators despite the complexity of the added data load. These factors are the main drivers to embrace digital twin technology to handle more complex data with fewer resources and more effective outcome. The potential of the long-term vision of Autodesk Tandem can be illustrated by this digital twin maturity model. It is a step-by-step process from descriptive twin as the basis and ultimately reaches to that autonomous twin. There is no shortcuts. Autodesk Tandem was created to support digital twin transformation and help owners to move up that digital twin maturity scale and empower owners to understand their digital twin vision. A descriptive twin is that fundamental digital model. It is essentially a live, editable version of the design and construction data. Connecting a descriptive twin with the operational systems such as work order management or IoT systems form an informative twin. Then, as you start to collect that data, you can move up the stack to find a predictive twin, which enables that predictive analytics based on the data being collected. Then move on to the comprehensive twin to support that what-if type scenario. Then eventually, the autonomous twin that can act on behalf of the occupants or the owner-operators to provide a self-tuning processing facility. The near-term focus of Tandem is that descriptive twin and will gradually move up to that ladder to that autonomous twin. So let's switch back to Felix to explain the digital twin lifecycle.
The digital lifecycle of our facilities is the foundation of a healthy project. From early design to asset management, the more we integrate the symbiotic relationship of all parts, the closer we can get to peak performance and predictive insights. With end-to-end digital processes that span all industries, we can transform the way owners monitor and maintain their spaces. We can effectively change computerized maintenance, track performance, and give owners the opportunity to incorporate the digital twin future. So why are we using Tandem? Currently, the AEC industry is losing digital information as we hand over documentation as soon as we transfer the finished model into a printed format. Much of the associated data gets purged out. We are also making things more difficult when there are multiple standards for each company, instead of having a shared source of truth. Tandem is seeking to create a single source of truth that will make the sharing process much smoother. It will also carry all the digital information developed during the design phases all the way through the asset management lifecycle. By leveraging data dictionaries, we can maintain consistency in categorizing equipment and really empower the operations capability. That means we need to update our current design efforts to focus on the way operations will be using data post-construction. It will be important for us to maintain workflows that develop smart components built from those shared dictionaries. Understanding this digital handover really enables your customers to harness the BIM process for a practical digital twin. From the beginning, we want to specify the desired operational outcomes and data requirements. Then we want to capture and verify the data throughout the design phases so that we can commission the facility to accelerate operational readiness. Let's walk through the general process for setting up a project in Tandem. We're going to look at how to link an existing Revit project, then see how the interface is set up so that you can navigate the viewer online. And finally, we're going to look at exporting the data to a simple spreadsheet. The first thing you do in any facility project is to import the Revit file. You can import a model directly from BIM 360 or a detached file from your computer. You can choose a single project file or even a group of them. The bigger projects normally have that central file that houses several satellite files. After creating and linking a project to the new Tandem facility, you'll start to invite all members. Just like with the other Autodesk platforms, each person is invited via an email invite. All permissions and access will be managed from their email directly. Your navigation tools are very similar to the BIM 360 interface. The left and right click on the mouse is used to pan and orbit. The middle scroll wheel lets you zoom in and out depending on where your mouse is located. Then on the right, we have the view cube, camera settings, object properties, and dimension tools. As these files grow in complexity, it will be useful to leverage the filtering tab. This lets you color code elements by type, system, level, and any other Revit category you can imagine. It also lets you focus on specific areas of the model while ghosting the rest. The more organized you are from the beginning, the more useful these features will be. One of my favorite features, asset clustering, lets you group and visualize any filter inventory from the list. This lets users quickly and easily visualize multidimensional relationships between all assets within a facility. This is just one of many new features on the Tandem roadmap. Autodesk is actively creating more based on the honest feedback from their large customer base. The filtering process is also the first step you will take before exporting the data. The Inventory tab collects all the checked categories and lets you prepare each column. You can toggle between different column groups or just manually slide them to your liking. Once you have it organized, simply export to and from an Excel spreadsheet, and that data can then be used in almost any program for the digital twin process. So now let's send it back over to Eve for handover and facility operations.
Thank you, Felix, for going over some of the fantastic features that Tandem offers and how to apply them to design and construction phase. As mentioned earlier, the current development of Tandem focuses on creating that descriptive twin and facilitate that digital hangover process. This is a non-skippable foundation to set up a higher maturity level and ultimately reach to that autonomous twin. Now, let's see how the design and construction teams and owner-operators can collaborate on Tandem to facilitate the digital handover process. The workflow of the digital handover from design construction phase to operational ready can be grouped into three main activities as Felix introduced: specify, capture, and verify. Autodesk Tandem is designed to facilitate these activities and personas involved throughout the process, as opposed to traditional handover process where 95.5% of the design construction data are left unused and a lengthy 9 to 12 month data cleaning and project turnover period. Autodesk Tandem provides a digital transformation platform that first activity, specify, can be initiated at the planning stage of the design process at the earliest. This is where owner can specify the desired operational outcomes and data requirements. This allows the design and construction team to incorporate these requirements early on and consequently capture this information throughout the design and construction process, and verify collected information for commissioning at the end. As such, the Tandem-enabled process can increase the data use efficiency and shorten the previously set lengthy turnover cycles. Now, let's dive into how Tandem facilitates these three main digital hangover activities. The first activity is specify. The main personas involved in this activity are owner-operators as well as BIM managers from the design and construction team. This is where the owner-operators can specify the data requirements based on their desired operational outcome. Tandem allows the user to specify these requirements using three simple steps. The first step is to define your asset breakdown structure via the classification system interface under management. You can use standard classification such as master format and unit format, or you can build your own structure based on the owner's need by simplifying uploading the customer classification via the Excel format. Then you can establish the parameter set, which essentially are the building blocks of data that define relevant parameters, their data type, unit of measure, and their context. You can then form a facility template by associating your parameter set with your asset breakdown structure to define each asset's data requirement. After specifying the building block of the data, the second activity is to capture this required data mainly by the AEC team during the design and construction phase. Autodesk Tandem enables the project team to capture the required data from the design and engineering intent, as built installation, commissioning data, and eventually form a digital replica of the facility. Using a model-centric approach, Tandem primarily enables the data capture process by importing BIM model and uses other common data environments and Excel data for supplemental data sources. Once in Tandem, the data can easily be filtered and grouped into a specific subset of assets. The users can then easily capture the required parameter data for that asset group. This integrated platform eliminates any duplicated data entry. In addition, every change made is tracked for every asset in the facility. The last vital activity to complete the digital hangover process is to verify. This is essential to provide a rule-based system to verify the completeness and accuracy of all collected assets, space, system data. Today, that is a manual and error-prone process. Therefore, this is AutoTandem's immediate next step to realize this functionality. In the meantime, you can utilize Microdesk purpose-built solutions such as Arid and Arid Oasis. They are designed to facilitate data dictionary management and model health check and provide proven to help our clients to mitigate the hassle during the traditional data hangover process. You can learn more from our website and on-demand videos. The development of Tandem has set up solid building blocks of data and it's continuously moving towards that autonomous twin. From the design and construction perspective, a digital twin empowers AEC firms to start digital, stay digital, and deliver digital. It helps unite the data silos among different disciplines, provide a transparent platform for each responsible party to access accurate, up-to-date information throughout the project lifecycle, as well as deliver high-quality and validated data digitally and effectively. Embracing this connected data and technologies can be very differentiator for your business and keep you ahead of curve. From the operational standpoint, a digital twin collects knowledge about operation, utilization, the performance of the facilities. It provides all the information owner needs in a single accessible environment. Through the data visualization, a digital twin can show the impact of disruption, predicted equipment failure, and simulate events, and provide informed decision with greater insight than you ever thought possible. Digital twin technology will be an integral part of your world tomorrow. The technology has been realized in the manufacturing industry, helps them harness the power of predictive, comprehensive, and autonomous capability and gain better ROI. Here, Autodesk Tandem is designed for the AECO industry by AECO industry. With Autodesk Tandem, digital twins are built into AEC firms' BIM workflows to unlock the full potential of their customers' data right from the beginning to help make your vision of digital twin a reality. You can learn more about Autodesk Tandem via their website or reach out to us to request a demo. We also offer different digital twin solutions and workflows that are tailored to your needs, existing workflow, and different computerized maintenance management systems, such as ARI for Data Dictionary Management System, ARI Oasis for Data and Model Health Check, as well as IBM Maximal Integration Workflow. Thank you so much for your time. Please let us know if you have any questions.
So I'm not sure, Eve, if you're seeing the question area, or Mackenzie, can you, if you see any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we'd be happy to follow up with any questions that you have, or you can contact us to receive more information on this product and everything that you need to know about Microdesk. But right now, I'm not seeing any questions. Eve, did you see anything on your end?
Not from my end.
Okay, great. In that case, please contact us with more questions, and we'll be happy to follow up. And thank you so much for your time today. And see you on the next one.